Hi, sorry, I'm a few minutes late. I was trying to find a place where I could go where I wouldn't be disturbed. I'm gonna say hello. I know that there's just people already looking. So I know that there's a little bit of a delay. I asked my daughter where would be a place because her husband just got home from work and I don't want to bug them. And I'm literally sitting in her front yard, which I don't know if this is a great place to sit either. So maybe I'll just I think they might have gone in. Hi. 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 I wanted to find a spot that I could talk to you guys. Connie. Christina. Okay. Look at this tree. Isn't that insane? It's the most ginormous tree. I wanted to be on the hammock and do the reading out here. Because I said earlier today, it was starting to rain. See if I can do this without biting it in front of everybody. Why do I have to do these things with you people? I don't know. Okay. There. We're in a hammock. So, anybody who wanted to relax in a hammock today, you're doing it right now. Hi. Family movie night. Yeah, it's family movie night here too. I think my daughter bought, I gotta sit up. My daughter bought, what's it called? What's the guy with the claws? Logan, right? From whatever it is, that's what she bought. So we're sitting in a hammock. Okay. Are you going to be my secretary again, Sandy? You're always my secretary. I'm being a hothouse flower today. I'm out here with all of the chameleons, and it's quite humid, but... Wolverine, yeah, sexy Wolverine. So anyway, I haven't watched it, and I know it's sad because he dies in it, and I hate anybody dying. Especially when you're in love with a character like that, right? The Wolverine speaks to me pretty loud. But maybe I'll watch it until that part, and I'll close my eyes when it happens. Okay, cool. So can you look and see who's first? And then we'll do this reading. I want to talk to you guys about something. Something happened today, and I'm trying to figure out how to talk to you about it. I already posted, and you might be wondering what the heck I was saying. You know what? I'm just going to wait and see if the card comes up. Okay, so Connie's first? All right. All right. Connie, I'm working with 2 decks. All right, you know what? I thought it would be fun to be in a hammock, but it's not fun to do a reading in a hammock because I can't spread my cards. I have to figure out where to go. You and I are walking through the yard. And last time I came here, the sprinklers came on and hit me. So that might be happening again. Dang. I think we're just going to sit just like this. And I'm going to abuse my cards on the hill. All right. We have 2 decks. We have the Spirit Oracle, and we have the messages from the fairies. And I don't think I'm giving you a choice. I'm not comfortable. Sorry. Maybe I am giving you a choice. I have to find somewhere. You know what? This is my message. This is my message. The message is you already had it right the first time. You already had it right the first time. And I keep getting this message. So this is about doubting Thomases. This is about doubting myself. This is about doubting my own intuition. Because I already knew that it would be best to be out here. And then I changed my mind and I went back. And now I'm back out here again. So I think I'll just sit down on the ground out here. I'm a hippie. We're grounded. Maybe that's what I needed to get, was grounded. Okay, whichever one. All right. So for you, it's going to be the, I'll let you guys take a look. Look at the hummingbird just showed up. Hummingbird totem messenger. Okay, so the hummingbird's representing, as always, lighten up. Keep your thoughts positive because you are going to manifest. You are going to be able to accomplish what you and others may have felt is impossible. You're going to do it. That's what the hummingbird says. It also means, as I said, lighten up, grab the sweetness in life. So that just showed up. So for Connie, your message is to just be yourself. The situation is asking for your authenticity. It's asking for you just to be who you are. It's more than it's more than it's okay to be yourself. It's actually saying that being yourself is what is drawing to you what it is that you are manifesting. So you're most powerful when you're being authentic and real and true. So I think about my readings and I think to myself, they're all over the place, but you know, it is what it is. It is who I am. So for you, if you aren't who you are 100%, then we lose touch with who we are, right? With the realness of us. They want you to behave. They want you to speak. They want you to dress. They want you to not impress anybody else. This is all about you. This is all about and as I said, as I was walking through, right, all over the place, and I said, oh my God, I'll just go back to where I went originally, because they're asking you to trust your feelings. So that's funny. It also is talking about, and this is, of course, we know for not just one person, this is for all of us, that relationships in our lives will improve if we let our guard down, because we've got people that have got walls up right now and they need to be knocked down. Know that we are lovable. This is a very loud message right now that I'm getting about physicality. And I'm going to tell you, I probably am going to tell you what this is about, but I'm going to wait. This is about loving yourself just as you are. As you see me, I'm sitting here with my arms uncovered. Ah! My scary arms. Hi, Loki. That's my lover. That's my twins. That's my twins' dog, spirit dog. And so it's saying that you have to love yourself as you are, and that it actually embrace who you are and don't try and cover it up. You are lovable as you are and what you look like. It's asking you to emphasize your own personal style. Do things your way. I want you to hold on to this, because the rest of it is coming probably if I speak up. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to talk about what's on my head. I just have to wait a little bit. Okay, so that's your message. Who's next, Secretary? Sandy's next? Okay. Sandy, do you want, since you respond so quickly, do you want, me please, I'm going to do, I told you I was going to do 5, and I don't know why I said that, because I'm actually doing 10 people. So I would like you to put down, if you can count the 10 people that have asked, and after that we're saying the reading will be closed at 10 people, because I'm going to go bike riding, and I have to have dinner, and 10's it. Also I think because 10's the gateway, and today is a huge gateway day. Was it today? Is today 7/7/17? Or was that yesterday? The days are running together. All right, so you are... Okay, so what they're talking about for... It was yesterday? My days just run together. But it's a gateway. The gateway is open. I've got to tell you guys. I'm going to tell you. I'm looking at this gate, right? So the gate opened and closed. I opened and closed the gate. I already got that message. You keep opening the door and then you shut it. Trying to decide if I should wait for this for you. Sandy, would you like the Crystal Oracle, or would you like the messages from the fairies? What would you prefer? And then if we could get in line who's next, that would be awesome. I'm waiting, otherwise I've got one in my hand. Okay. Sandy. Talking about a dietary change. So, dietary. As your diet improves, so does your health. And this is not just physical. We know this is a negativity diet. It has to do with, we'll start with diet, however. More greens, more fresh, more organic, more water. And I don't have my water out with me. Less processed foods. Well, that would be natural raw. Maybe check your supplements, make sure that you are getting the appropriate supplements that you need. Because you've got to get it really clear right now. You've got to clean out your system is what they're saying, because you're opening. Things are opening up. And you have to be clean and clear for your messages to come through uncluttered. And so that we can actually affect our own energy and control it. You've been guided to a switch to a healthier diet, but you haven't heard or you've not trusted, apparently, certain things about that. So you're getting basically a smack on the back of the head, or maybe a pinch on your bottom. Get moving forward. Detox, cleanse. Stop drinking alcohol if there's alcohol, or using any other drug. Because while we're channeling or while we're getting downloads, that interferes. It causes delusions. It causes things to not be, well, you imagine what happens when you drink, or when you smoke pot, or whatever. It alters your perception. So things are wavy. You're not able to pull back your dreams. You get it? Okay. Any chemicals as well I'm getting, because now I've got little mosquitoes jumping on me. So it allows, they're not mosquitoes, they're almost like little flies. They're pests that are able to attach to you and bother you and get into your channel. Okay, I've got to talk about the channel thing in a minute. If there's any smoking, they want you to stop. Stay away from it. That's the loud message. Okay, and then Connie said, oh my God, this is unbelievable. Didn't I say that was going to happen? Okay, what is that message? My cards are soaked. You know what? This is the message. My cards are literally soaking wet. All of them. And I didn't want to sit in the backyard because I said the sprinklers were going to come on, right? And I was sitting, I'll show you where I was sitting, where I'm going. I was sitting right here. I was sitting right here on the window box outside my grandson's bedroom window. And I got up and moved because I felt like I was too public. And what happens? I get soaked. So, let's think about all those messages. Look what we got right now. You know what I want to do right now? You know what I want to do right now? Before I read you, I want to do a solar meditation. We need this. I need this. I need this right now. We're going to look at that sun and we're going to ask, Father, please, Archangel Metatron, please come down and open and clear and balance our chakras. We're asking for Archangel Michael to stand on guard on the sides of us so that while we're open and exposed, we're being shielded and protected. We're asking our Father to send as much healing light and energy from the solar source that we have right now down. I'm asking for it to go through me as a channel. I'm asking for permission for any who would like to join in this. You don't have to do this. I'm not saying this for you unless this is something that you agree to. I'm asking for the Reiki Masters to come forward and help me assist long distance Reiki. And we're going to open it up right now. Shokore, 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 dekamayo, 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 seihaki, 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 honsho ze shonen, honsho ze shonen. Okay, we're open. All right, Father, Mother, please pour down through my crown into me. Fill me with as much healing energy as possibly can come from that solar source. I'm asking also at this time that the solar source spill over top of us and burn off any attachments, any bugs, anybody that has got on our channel, anybody who has gotten on our line that should not be there, they're to be removed, melted away. We're asking for the healing, loving source to come through my channel, down through my entire being, fill my body. Any other Reiki Masters can assist and do this as well. Fill ourselves up when we are completely 100% full, when the Reiki has gone through our entire bodies, when the healing, loving energy has filled our entire aura, every part of us. Now I'm going to send it out. I'm going around the circle. We're asking that Archangel Metatron direct it and go from one to another as we all connect. And as it goes through each of us, it's building. It's building. It's healing. It's lighting us all up. We're all becoming part of the circle. And we're all connected, and it's going to come back into me. Once it comes back into me, fully back into me, I'm shooting it back out. I'm asking Archangel Michael to stand by while Metatron closes our shield, closes our chakras. Michael shields this. I'm closing off the Reiki. Shokore, Shokore, Shokore. That's sealed off. It will continue inside of our bodies. We're full. Now, while it's in this body, we're able to do our centrifugal force. We've got it going around and around and around and around. That flame inside of us is building stronger and higher and brighter inside until it cannot be contained anymore, and then it shoots out, and it's shooting out unconditional love and healing. Nothing is able to come in. We will not allow this to come in. They will not allow anyone else on our channel. We are going to ask at this point, at this moment, we're actually going to state to the universe, I am not an open channel. You are not allowed on my channel. The only one who's allowed on my channel is who I choose to bring in. Everyone else is blocked out, and we're asking that Archangel Michael double shield that. That's our request. You are not to come in on my channel unless I request you. When I ask you to leave, you will leave. When I shut down my channel, it is shut down. No one else comes in. Period. We're asking for that. Thank you. Asking for all the assistance of all of the archangels that can help us, and our Father and Mother. We're asking for this now. Amen. Okay. There was a reason, and I'm going to tell you now why I had to do that. Sugar and alcohol. Okay. Okay, here's the deal. As a channel, the reason I just did that is, and empaths will know this, we when the call goes out, when energy goes out, it's very powerful, especially for the twin souls. Right now, the mating call is it's been sent out, and when we shoot that energy out, it goes out to the universe, and we can't control who will feel it, but we don't want anybody to interrupt our channel and climb onto our channel on our backs. I was thinking today about my twin. Actually, he was thinking about me, and I started getting messages. Started getting songs. I started to feel his energy. I knew what he was saying and knew what he was feeling. I was feeling connected. And then I got an email from a friend of mine who lives in another country, who's a channel as well. He gets visions, and he literally saw what my twin was visualizing and sending to me, and it wasn't okay. It was very, very clear. I know because I saw it. And he said to me, I don't want, and I said, I don't want this. I don't want this. And he said, stop it. And I said, look, I'm not sending you what I'm seeing. He was seeing me. He was watching me. And I said, I'm not sending it. I've got a shield around me. I'm protected. But perhaps my twin is unable to control his energy or doesn't recognize that his shield has been compromised. So since I am part of my twin, I have to also ask for that protection on my twin. But the message is for you guys. We need to be really, really careful about clearing our shields, just like what I just did. Every single day, our shields get compromised. Every single day, we allow negative thoughts, feelings, and energies to glom onto us. Every single day, we have negative feelings and thoughts inside of us. You said that you have an issue with drinking, and it's not that you have an issue with drinking, but there's drinking and sugar, right? That's breaking down your shield inside. So when we do things that are not good for our body, health-wise, mentally, we are breaking down our own shield. So that's why it's so important always to keep our thoughts positive, focus on where we want to go. When you are visualizing something, you need to, I was given an example. I'm sitting here soaking wet. I can't believe this. I was given an example, and maybe you guys have seen, what is that series called? The Vampires. You remember The Vampire and the Wolf series? What was that? Twilight? I'm getting blinded right now. So I was given an example. They have this battle between the vampires and I guess it was all the vampires. I don't know what it was, but anyway, the girl who I most resonate with, she is an energy channel. That's what she is, and she normally was only able to help herself. So this was my message. She was normally only able to put the shield. She was a shield, is what she's called, to help herself. But she found that when the one that she loved was in danger or was being compromised, if she focused her energy and she could push her shield out from herself and shield the one that she loved, and it was successful. So this was my message today. Because of what I was shown, I know what was happening, but it wasn't coming from me. It was not my energy that was sending it out. It was my twin. And because he was sending it out and he was unprotected, it was picked up on another channel. It's like when you have shortwave radio, or the CB radios, or sometimes when you're listening to the radio and an airplane goes by and the air traffic controller interrupts and you can hear the pilot talking to the people on the plane, right? So you got to clear your channel. Clear your channels. I've been getting that for the longest time. Clear your channel, Sherri. The only thing is it wasn't me. Because if it was me that was sending this, this transmission, he wouldn't have been watching me. He would have been watching what I was seeing, what I was sending out. So my twin was visualizing me. And it was very, very, very personal. And I thought, dude, you need to, so now I recognize, look, if you're not in control of your energy right now, and he's normally very much in control of his energy, I'm going to have to use my energy to shield him and I, so that it doesn't get picked up on another channel. But the whole message was for all of us, that we have the ability to shield and protect ourselves and the ones that we are connected to. But if we aren't careful and we aren't constantly clearing our shields, our energetic shields and our mental shields, we lose our strength. So he might be feeling vulnerable. Clearly he is in a position of vulnerability. Clearly he's in a position of, because he's normally very, very strong, and he taught me how to channel. So I got angry, and I said it to him yesterday, I don't want you using other people. Don't channel through other people. If you want to talk to me, channel me. And if you aren't aware of this, that's why I posted that post. And maybe he wasn't aware, but it's like your thoughts are literally being transmitted to somebody else, and it's like somebody watching a television movie of me, and I don't appreciate that. So I can put a block on myself, but I can't put a block on what somebody else sends out about me. So it's working together. If anybody else wants to pop in, like Connie, if you want to pop in and have anything to say about that, Connie's also a Reiki master. She might have something to say concerning what I'm saying, but the fact that was a negativity diet, that makes me feel that it has a lot to do with that. It has a lot to do with shielding. I'm sorry. Hi, Brian. My mama, Sherri. Social drinker on the weekends. Okay. Yeah, well, like I said, there's nothing wrong. I have no problem with smoking pot. I have no problem with alcohol. But when you're channeling or when you're being downloaded, when I was learning, when I was growing up spiritually, I had to stop all of it because it interfered with my channeling. And even at this time, I still, I've had other people say to me, oh, you can use it in your channeling. And no, I can't. The Spirit is making it very clear. No, you can't. We want you clear. We want you clean. We don't want you smoking pot. We don't want you drinking. We don't want you smoking cigarettes. I know that there's a lot of channels out there that do that. But you're not going to get clear messages. You're going to get interrupted. You're going to have other entities that are going to come in onto your line. So no smoking, no drinking, period. If you want to have your spirituality clean, if you're up and coming and you're wanting to grow and you're wanting to ascend, your body needs to be clean. So that's straight up. And I will argue any spiritual teacher, anyone that has anything to say that in reverse order from that, because that's not coming from me. That's coming straight from the Father, Mother, and it's always the same message that we get. Clean, clear, no drinking, no alcohol, no drugs, no smoking. Okay. Yes, using others is unethical. Now, the problem is he didn't ask for it, and I didn't ask for it either. So I asked, he says, who is it? Who is doing it? And I heard, it was reptilian is what it was. I literally heard, there's a lizard in my house. So this is my house, but it wasn't me that was saying the lizard was in my house. There's a lizard in my twin's house. So there's reptilian energy in his house that's breaking down the ability for him to protect himself and shield himself. And because of that, they're able to see, because he has such a clear connection. He's a remote viewer. He can see like he's watching TV, but he is compromised. So because he is compromised, I have to protect. I have to send out my shield and my energy. And just by saying it out loud, just by saying it to the planet and to the universe, I am stating my intention. You will not come across my shield. You will not come across his shield. I've asked for the divine protection of the Mother, Father, of the archangels, and you will not come into our channel. I am not an open channel. He is not an open channel, period. If he's compromised at this time because he's feeling run down or weak, because if we get run down, tired, or weak, our channel we don't have the strength to hold up our shield. So I am stating it and I'm angry because you have no right. It's unethical. It's unethical on every dimension. So some fucked up reptilian is going into my channel and into my twin's house, and it's not okay because this is my house too. So you're not welcome in my house without my permission. Door is shut. I will channel this with you, and then I will clear my energy. And then the door is shut. If I want you in, I'll invite you. And that's exactly how it is in your home. You don't have your door open for anyone just to walk in and out. They knock on your door if they would like to come in. Okay. I think my cards have dried out. My temper hasn't. Don't mess with me. I'm telling you, don't mess with me. I'm powerful too. You don't want to mess with me. Okay. Connie, I don't even know what your card was, if you had one. Did I already give it to you? Hi, 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 hi. You're welcome. Who's next, please? Did I even give Connie her card? Thank you. Did I give Connie her card? Okay, so who's next? And you know what I'm just going to say? I expect that to happen. I expect protection. I'm not hoping that I have protection for my twin and I in this case. I expect that. I demand it. Okay, Connie says, it makes perfect sense as sister-in-law, soon-to-be, ex, is in the end of life energy, and I have felt her every once in a while, and I just started 3 weeks ago a probiotics and cleanse on my food addiction is being challenged. We are all being challenged. Always ask for guidance and shield. Yes, card was be yourself. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Connie. Who's next? Maureen. All right. Maureen, they're showing me this. This is a wonderful message. I feel like I'm going to get shot again. I feel like I'm going to get shot. If I get shot again, I'll be not happy. I don't know if they've got sprinklers that go on in. Aha! Little stinkers. Okay, so what's going on with you? I'm going to stand until I see where it's going. This is funny. So these are messages. I'm going to think of what these messages mean. So I'm being moved. I'm being moved from place to place. I'm having to take myself and... Okay, so what it is, I'm getting a message for that. So the reason I'm being asked to move is because I'm in an area where the energy is negative. I already know that. There are sudden bursts of water, which is expression of emotion, and it's not positive. So I need to balance that right now. So that's what's going on. So I'm being asked to shift. So for you guys, if you're in an area where your energy is being compromised, or where you feel like something's coming down on you, move. Even if you just move into another room. It's the intention, right? Maybe you can't leave exactly the entire house that you're in. Like, I'm staying here for another night, but I can move. I came outside where I could clear. So that's a message. So for you, it's talking about la nature. Funny how they say it in French. I've got a lot of stuff going on with the French. That's the reptilian that came in. I just figured that out. Okay. So they're talking about you giving birth to something new, something beautiful. There's an idea that's going to manifest. It's the beginning of something that's going to affect your life and bring great blessings to you. When you talk about, so this could be your spiritual life. This could be your personal, as far as your career goes. Whatever it is, there's going to be an idea. There's something that's going to come that is. We've been talking about this too. It's going to manifest. It's coming shortly. I'm just showing growth. So it might be that you're stepping up a level. I just heard the word share. I'm hearing the, okay, so I heard the word share, and I'm hearing the color green. So nature is important, the fact that they're focusing on nature, so they would like you to spend as much time in nature as possible, where it's green. Grass, trees, oxygen is what I'm getting. Whatever it is, chlorophyll. You need what the plants need to breathe. You need that's what you need outside is what I'm getting. It's going to help you. That's your message. Who's next? I'm leery to sit down again in case they get me. That was a good spot though, you know? I was sitting over there. think I'm going to try it. I can run. I'm a quick mover. I think that's my message too, is I'm going to move quickly. I may have to move quickly. I think that might be it. Sherri, I think you may have to move quickly. Okay, I'm up for the challenge. Just make it worth my while. You're an artist. That's probably it. Plus, I need to get out. Great. Get confidence. Thank you. Makes sense. Perfect. Connie, we're also being asked to move into new energy that brings us to a place to manifest. We are manifesting very fast right now as well, even in the ways we didn't really expect or want. Stay in control. Stay in consciousness. Yeah, I was going to say we're never in control of everything. Yeah, we're absolutely, well, see, because yesterday, if it was 7/7/17 yesterday, that was the gateway that opened. So it was like major downloads, which would have been the water, right? Major downloads. And because the energy is all up in flux, we have to try and stay grounded. That's why they're saying stay out, get outside. That's why they want me to sit on the ground. That's why they want you by the trees. You need to stay grounded. To keep, because when we have downloads and we're connecting to spirit, we're all up here. We need to pull ourselves back down. Love from Summerfest. Oh, hey Dylan. How fun, the music. I'm watching all the posts of all my friends at Summerfest. Alex is playing with Carly Bear. Was that yesterday? That would have been cool. I miss the music. I really miss the music. All right, who's next? Shane? Sorry, I didn't see that. It was underneath. Everything rolled so quickly by. Okay. Oh my God. I keep there. You know what? It's threatening me. It's threatening me, and then it doesn't happen. I'm hearing. I can hear the water in the sprinklers. Like it makes a noise like it wants to come. Okay, so there's my message. It's somebody's trying to express themselves. They're trying to get it out. They're trying to get it out. Okay, but they're not doing it in a very good way. They have to get it together. They're not doing it in a very good way. Okay, Shane, they want you to stand up and speak your truth. Regardless of the consequences, they want you to speak your truth no matter what anybody else thinks. Look at the colors. These are passionate colors. Also the color, the sacral chakra is a seat of sexual energy and creative energy. But the color yellow too reminds me of the golden shield that we just asked for. Little bugs on me. It's time to stand in your own personal power. They want you to shine like the golden sun that we were just pulling ourselves under. They want you to stand up and allow yourself to be seen. So no matter how you do it, no matter how you come across other people, maybe you don't do it their way. I certainly don't. Who sits on the front, who sits out here and does a reading like this? I do. You got to do what you got to do. We have you specifically, because this came up right at this moment. It's going to be okay if you speak your truth, because a dove just came and landed on, I heard it before, but it just came and landed on the post above there. See, he just puffed his wings out. And the dove talks about peace, calm, harmony. Everything's going to be okay. So whoever, I know that this message is for more people than one, that they're worried about speaking their truth. And they're saying, if you speak your truth, harmony will result. You may feel differently, but you wouldn't be encouraged to speak if it wasn't safe for you to speak. Everything's going to be okay. It's prophetic. It's prophetic. They're telling you what to do. When Spirit gives you guidance and you follow it, you're okay. So the dove means calm down. Also take a breath, breathe slowly, take a deep breath in, and just speak your truth, whatever it is. Just let it out. So that's your message. Shane, anybody? Who else is next? It's humid out here now that I'm soaking wet. Anybody next? Carson Daly. Okay, Carson. Responsibility. This is interesting because these are going again. This is again saying that you do not have responsibility for everyone else. You can't please everybody, especially in this situation. The only responsibility you have is for yourself. You need to do what makes you happy. You're not going to make everybody happy. In the present, it's impossible at this moment, in this situation, for everyone to be pleased with the result or with the action that's taken. So everybody else has responsibility for their own lives. You have responsibility for your life. Spirit's asking us to get real and step up and speak the truth. When we're being guided to do this, we're going to be protected. It's going to be okay. And literally ask for the worry or the fear or whatever it is that's concerning you about speaking up or about moving forward or doing whatever that you're going to do. It's going to fall off you like a duck's back, like water off a duck's back. Okay? You're going to just pick up and move. That's what it is. You know, I'm not going to take that energy with me. I'm not taking it on. I am responsible for myself, my own actions. I'm going to carry myself in as polite and a kind of manner as possible, but I will speak my truth. I will follow my path, and however it falls, I'm not going to carry it. If you don't like it, you're going to have to carry that yourself. That's the message. Next. Who's next? I have a hummingbird sitting on that little tiny baby hummingbird, and it's sitting on a branch right now. So the hummingbird talks about moving, right? They move quickly. Well, this hummingbird is sitting. So this hummingbird is allowing itself to receive. This hummingbird is not going after something right now. This hummingbird is waiting for the next step, and you'll know it. Edwina? Cool. I don't know that name. I like having new people that I haven't read for. So Edwina, blessings. I love the rainbow. The rainbow comes after a storm. We just had a storm. You're being showered with light, from spiritual light. I mean, clearly we've just had a gateway that just opened. So you specifically are being showered with this creative energy. It's being stirred. It's being activated. They're asking you to visualize the color of the rainbow coming from your heart and moving out. So that's your homework. They would like you to sit in meditation and visualize the colors of the rainbow. You can leave it right here and imagine it coming from the center of your heart out. You can imagine it coming in your crown, because you've already had your crown. We've had all of our chakras cleared and balanced. Archangel Metatron made sure that was done. Michael's made sure that you're safe. But your crown is open to spirit. And there comes the rainbows, the colors of the rainbow, going into your crown. It's going to go wherever it needs to go, and it's going to shoot out your heart. And that is, your creativity is going to go out, and leave it at that. Just leave it at that. The next step for you will make itself known. But those are blessings that are coming in on you. Okay? Who's next? I can't tell you how humid it is right now. It's like somebody wants to speak and they're internally combusting. They're not getting it out. That's why the sprinklers are just like sitting there trying to like spit, and it's like they're releasing their energy. That's why that's what's happening. The energy is being released, and it's and it can be a good thing and it can be a bad thing. But somebody is trying to speak and they're not spitting it out. They're just dribs and drabs. And it's something that's not going to be held back, and that's what they have to understand. It won't be held back. It has to come out. So that's why I think we're all getting these messages about standing in your truth, speaking your truth, taking responsibility, and moving forward. Hi, Jackie. You can have a reading. Sandra Baker. Sandy. Okay. Sandy. So this is the aura of love. I'm telling you that the energy right now is out. The Kundalini is on fire right now. The sacred sexual energy is out. And this is talking about the union of the light and the dark. So for those that are in twin soul relationships, they are literally, the Kundalini is on fire right now. For others, we all have soulmates. And it may also be balancing our spiritual ourselves, the ones that are down here, with our spiritual higher self. But it's a time of the merging. This is the animus and the anima coming together. It is the merging of twin souls. It is the merging of two souls. It is the merging of soulmates. It is the merging of the feminine and the divine masculine coming together, which makes sense to me. It's almost like it's the water and the sun, the emotion. Like the sun is the divine masculine, and there's things are very humid right now. There's storms, there's energy. So there's a merging. It's definitely coming together. That's why, I mean, they said, I mean, think about it. After that was a major gateway yesterday. Huge. Things are moving. They're in flux right now. So the aspects of yourself are in flux, and they are merging together, the yin and the yang, and it's creating, it's trying to create a balance. So that's why it's so important right now for us to make sure our shields are up, make sure that we're asking to clear, make sure that we are keeping ourselves grounded, because you're balancing both sides. And I know Sandy's very, very gifted, and so there's probably been downloads, and so that you don't get thrown off. There we have another. The doves are all around right now, but so you don't get thrown off, ask for assistance in helping you balance. Yeah, absolutely, the sacred unions are big time. Sacred unions are taking place. Thank you, God, it's about time. There's been several waves of the twins. One was passed a few months ago, and one is September. Between now and September, they're coming together again, but they're coming together in waves. Okay, who's next? Adwina says, that was lovely. Thank you so much. It makes perfect sense. Thank you. You're very welcome. Joy? Hi, Joy. Okay, fairies or spirit. Okay, I heard spirit. So emotional breakthrough is happening. And it's interesting because the clouds look the way they look right now. It's talking about emotional transformation that's taking place, which will result in freedom of speech, in feeling, actuality. It is safe for you to express how you feel. It's safe for you to let your feelings out. I've been, doing that whole, wondering, should I speak, and then I end up speaking. So it is safe. They want you to let it all out. Everything that you're thinking, everything that you're feeling, let it out right now. God, how many more times can Spirit give us this same message that we need to speak? We are not speaking our truth. We are not letting out what we need to let out. Relationships will deepen as a result if you can do this. So we've been again and again and again. We keep getting the same message, so people aren't listening, or people are afraid, and there's no reason. If Spirit is telling you to do it, you're safe. It has to happen. It has to happen. That's your message. Who's next? Hi. Very much feeling the waves. Been clearing with white sage daily. Yes. Yes. The doves are love. Yeah, the doves are peace and harmony and love and prophecy. Well, they're definitely talking about a sacred union. They're coming in pairs, too. It froze. That was everyone? All right. Is anybody else on there that wants a reading? Otherwise, I'll give you a couple seconds. Michelle? Okay. So you get Spirit too. So think about this. I'm thinking about this now. I mean, what my friends saw happening, and what I heard happening, and what my twin was visualizing happening was the merging of twin souls. So that's just confirmation that it's definitely happening, which is really good. I mean, I got annoyed because I don't really like anybody else to have that private visual, but it was a message from the universe. So I would just prefer it to come personally instead of through another. I don't like being channeled through other people. I want to have it channeled through me. Spirit. Your message is from Spirit. Alchemy. I love it. Somebody said to me, what is alchemy to you? What is true alchemy to you? Alchemy is creation, right? Alchemy is turning base metal into gold. I took my grandson to get what did I do? He wanted to trade in a bunch of games and get a new controller. And I said, I got to go to the organic store because I got to get some face stuff and, creams and stuff, which I didn't end up getting. And I said, I'm going to have to tell you what happened. That's why I'm telling you this. Oh my God, they're going to make me tell you. They make me tell you all my secrets. This is amazing. There's the hummingbird. Isn't that interesting, right? When I said that, she shows up. I have to tell you all my secrets. Okay. So Trey wants to go take these video games in. And I said, I got to go to Roots. I said, so do you want me to just drop you off? And you can because a kid's going to love being in a video store, right? I mean, this is a techie kid. He's a gamer, and he's amazing. And I said, I'll be like 50 minutes. And he goes, oh, really? And I go, okay. I said, well, I said, I can either drop you off and let you do that and I'll run over there, or I said, or I could go with you and then you could come with me. And he goes, yeah, I'd rather have you come with me. And I thought, oh, okay. So I went with him, and I go in and we dump off all the video games. It's a lot of money, you know, trading in these games. They get bored of them. And he's going to get the next trader, but the next thing up, but he doesn't have enough money. And so he's just going to take anything, because that's a kid, right? He's going to take the next controller. And the guy, and he says, I really would like the Supreme controller, or whatever the heck it was called. And the guy in the background goes, oh man, those are amazing. He goes, those are the best. He goes, blah, blah, blah. And I said, how much are they? So anyway, in the end, Trey had $40. I had to put $50 in. And then with the stuff he traded in, he ended up getting the ultimate one. And I said, because I thought in my head, you know what, don't settle. I keep getting that. Don't settle for less than what you want. Don't just get something because it's there right now. You can do this in everything in your life, in relationships. Don't just settle for somebody to hold you because you're lonely. You have sex with somebody, that's sacred. You will carry the energy from that person and every person that person has had sex with. Don't settle in your businesses. If you are looking for a job and you know, I got to get a job, and you settle for some shitty job, don't settle. Don't settle. Put out there what you want, and it comes to you. What we expect comes to us. So I said to Trey, don't settle. Don't just get a controller. And he goes, but I only had $40. And I said, yeah. And then you traded that in, and that gave you $70, and I'll give you $50, and now you have it. So he manifested because he really, really wanted it. So I said, I've got to go into Roots right now. And do you want to come? And he's, of course not. He wants to sit there and play with his new thing. So I leave him in the car with the air conditioning on. No, don't leave your dog in the car. He's not a dog. He's 12, and he's 11. And so I go in, and I had been talking about, you know, it's too hot. I'm staying at my daughter's house because it's so hot and I can't handle the heat. And I kept getting, you're moving. So my landlord has another studio, you know, that he rented out before, and it's empty. And he's having trouble with money. Got this big giant house. And I was talking to Trey. I said, do you like doing anything besides video games? And he goes, I said, you're like your Uncle Devin. You know, I said, one day you're going to grow up and you're going to be a millionaire. Just like, you're going to be rich like him, and you're going to be wealthy and successful in other ways because you're so intelligent. And I said, I can see you doing things because his hand-eye coordination is amazing. You know, these little kids with their games, and if you need something done on a cell phone, you ask a 6-year-old. They know. And I said, but your Uncle Devin played the guitar. And he says, I would like to play the guitar. And I said, really? And he goes, yeah. So I walk into Roots, and who do I bump into? My guitar teacher. My old guitar teacher. I haven't seen him in a year. And I said, Michael. And so we started talking, and I said, look, I got to go get some stuff, but I'll come over and talk to you when I'm done. First thing he says to me is, wow, you look amazing. And I said, really? And he goes, yeah. He goes, you look like you've lost weight. And I'm like, okay, you know, guys just say that because that's what you say to a girl, right? Oh, you look like you've lost weight. How can you lose with that, right? Unless you're a girl that's got a problem with being too skinny. So I'm like, yeah, right. We all know I've gained 5 pounds because I had to have all this fat. And so I said, I'll come back over and talk to you in a minute. So I go to leave because I thought, oh, I'll talk to him about the guitar lessons. So I go over, and after I'm done, and I walk up to him, and I'm standing there, and he's looking at me, and I thought, I got kind of a, well, let's just say in 20 seconds, my skirt undid. I have this skirt, and it's a tie, and it was literally undone. It just fell off me. The string was untied, and it fell off of me. And I thought, oh my God, I'm being visually undressed. I am being undressed as I stand here. I grabbed my skirt, and I caught it at my crotch. I'm telling you, I almost died of embarrassment. There was a man and a lady sitting there behind him having lunch, and she laughed. Her husband whips his hair, and he goes, what? What did I miss? And I said, thank God you missed it. And Michael missed it too, because I grabbed my hand there. But I went away, and I was thinking about that. I get into the car after I dropped Trey off, and that's when I got the email from my friend from the other country, and he started to tell me what he was seeing. And what he was seeing was somebody was mentally undressing me. My skirt, and I said, my skirt literally fell off. That's strong energy. I was mentally being undressed. And then I started seeing something. Okay. And I thought, wow, that energy is super, super strong. Wow, my hand's shaking now. My hand's totally shaking right now. Did you see the camera going? Oh my God. My right hand man is shaking. Whoa. Oh my God. Hold on a second. I gotta figure out what's going on. Oh my God. That was really strange. Okay, so that's what was happening. So energy, and it was physically manifesting. And that's alchemy. But you gotta channel your energy in the right direction. Okay, so alchemy for you. Your inner light shines when you are at peace with yourself, and let the world around you go. Let go of the struggle around you, and feel the peace and the peace centered inside of you, and allow everything to just be and be who you are. I just was told that I have to get going. Oh, thank you. Did you see that? Did you see that shaking? That came out as soon as my daughter came out. And she's a connection to energy that's wound up. So I'm not going to be able to do more than a couple more readings because we're going to have to go. That was your message. And I got to tell you, that's how powerful energy is. Alchemy. I can do things like that too. I can make things happen. But please don't make somebody get physically undressed in public. Because we can make things like that happen. And it was like, dude, you need to channel your energy a little bit more closely to home. Okay, 2 more readings. She's literally putting up the garage door. 1 spot? Okay. I know where I'm supposed to be, but thank you for the thought. Who's up next? Okay, and then I'm done. I'm done after Lisa. This is it. As I just finished saying, I know where I'm supposed to be. Soulmate, love, partnership, magnetic attraction between 2 people, union, sacred sexual union. You discover a deeper sense of self through a relationship with another. This is what is on its way. If you are not in a relationship, this is manifesting. This could be manifesting in the physical, it could be manifesting spiritual, but it's a partnership. It could be a business partnership. The emphasis is on love. It could be that if you're in a relationship already, it's being reignited. There's a flame, a passion that's coming up. But you're learning each other. You're learning through each other, through this connection. This is a very powerful, with all the messages that we just got. Thank you. Tonight, if you will go back to this reading and you'll see all the messages. We got sacred sexual union. We talked about manifesting. We talked about the animus and the anima coming together. This is now confirmation again. I know where I'm meant to be. I know that other people feel that there's something else supposed to be happening. I know where I'm meant to be. And for you, only you will know where you're supposed to be. No one else tells you where you're supposed to be or how it's supposed to happen. But this is happening for you. Be it with somebody that you're with already, be it with you in spirit, or be it with another partner. So that is... I'm working with that reading. Responsibility, lots of stuff stirring. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're welcome, Connie. You're welcome, Carson. You're welcome, Maureen. You're welcome, Sandy. Thank you. Okay, so now, you feel that? Awesome. Perfect. Okay, that's it. We're out of here. I gotta go bike riding. Hope you guys have a great night. And I hope it wasn't, I hope you understood what I, you know, isn't that funny? Remember how I was saying I don't think I should speak? I don't know if I should say this. I don't know if I should say this. And then how many times did it say speak? So, it's not just for me. You guys need to speak. You need to let it out. Bye. Okay. Peace, love, and light.